Already he shows up and then he's gone. Oh my gosh. Oh, where did I put that? I just thought of something. I was like, where did I? Because I have a second. I don't know. I cannot remember. Okay, I've got a guess. Hello there, everyone. Right now it's 5:55, February 3rd. Now today, I have a special announcement. The incredible, amazing KK Slider is here visiting. Not only that, but Mr. Slider, I thought that was his father's name, has graciously agreed to put on a special concert. Stand by for a direct feed of the concert venue. I hope you all enjoy the show. Oh, we're just kicking off with it. Okay. It's real groovy being here today. Feels like it's a dream I once had when I was a scruffy pup with a shoebox guitar. Just dreaming of hitting on my own, wandering wherever my road would take me. Dreaming of finding a magical place where cool cats like you would come together. Sorry about that, I do run on. Time to get finger snapping. Right on. This one goes out to all you cool cats. I call it Welcome Horizons. I'm actually getting a little choked up here. It's been so long since I've heard this. That's it. We beat the game. I know Animal Crossing doesn't end, but this is a threshold. This is an ending. Could you imagine someone playing this game, playing it for 20 days, seeing this and being like, yep, I guess that's good enough. I guess we beat the game. I could believe that. You know, statistically, there's somebody like that out there. Thank you so much. Maybe I'll catch you next time. Hey, Thomas. Did you enjoy the KK Slider concert? It was wonderful, wasn't it? I'm overjoyed that we can get him to play here. It's a special thing for sure. As our commemorative gift, I have a song, Welcome Horizons, for you. To listen to it, you'll need an item that can play music. I hope you enjoy it. I have some big news too. KK is apparently very fond of our island now. He's going to perform here every Saturday evening. It really was amazing. Concerts. I'm so thankful for you and everyone else. I guess my getaway idea was a success. Open Play is an enjoyable place to live for a long time. Speaking of which, I've developed a new app that should help the island even more. Let me send it to you now. There we go. Island Designer. The app I've just sent you is called Island Designer. A special app from Nook Inc. that gives the residents the ability to take part in bold island development. First, you'll only have permissions to create paths, but you can use miles to access more options. Different kinds of paths and permits for changing our cliffs and rivers. So you get a taste of island design? I think you'll want more. I encourage you to obtain all the necessary permits. Yes, we've come a long way. I think I'll leave more and more of the future developments of this island in the hands of its residents. Glad we had this talk. I'm excited about our continuing partnership and your plans. I'm not crying, but I'm definitely like on that verge. I'm actually very emotional. Man, I love this game. Despite its many problems, and the fact that I didn't give it Game of the Year, I still love this game. And that surprisingly I did not expect that to choke me up. That actually choked me up. But hey, we got another bingo thing. I know see the end credits was on the bingo board. I don't think it was anywhere as good on the bingo board. Like, if I had to guess, if my memory serves, it's leftmost row, 4 down. Actually, I'm fine with just keeping that there. Actually, no, wait. Let's just move it over, just so that way I don't, like, trample any of this. Let's, like, move it over here. Yeah, no, that actually got me all emotional. Hey, our first orange tree. And now we can make paths. Man, do I have to name this episode Path Pass again? Because as far as I know, in my, 500 episodes of Animal Crossing, I have never repeated a name. Each episode has, outside of being day numbered, every episode has a unique name. And while some are definitely, like, connected, and I know in 2.0 I did some spiritual successors, I don't think at any point I ever repeated a name. But, like, now that we can make paths, my first thought is, oh, Path Pass. Welcome back, Path Pass. I missed ya. Which Path Pass comes from a Mega Man game. Not like a mainline Mega Man, but a Mega Man fan game that is so fucking stupid. I wouldn't even know to begin. I can't even remember the name of it, honest to God. I can only remember Venny playing it. But since that video, it has forever Path Pass has been stuck in my head. God, what was... And I remember the basketball, because, ball is life. And what greater... If ball is life, then what greater axiom is there than... Oh, fuck, what is the quote? Oh, yeah. If ball is life, and fuck it, we ball, then that means fuck it, we live. Which, is there no greater meaning to existence than one which tells us to live on? It's something like that. sea bass. No, okay. Hey, at least that's worth a little bit of money. And this is day 20, so we've only got 10 days left. Again, I think we end a week from Friday, which is right around the corner. Right before Valentine's Day. But hey, I guess that's how it goes. 'Tis beeth how it beeth. No, I should call this one... I can't call this one Path Pass. I should call it Path Permit. I should call it Path Permit. Like I said, I've done spiritual successor episodes. And then we do have to buy those upgrades. My goal is, within the next 10 days, now that we have this, my goal is to flatten the island. You know, gone, reduced to ash, just completely flat island. That is my goal. Maybe get rid of the rivers? I don't know, we'll see. That's like a secondary thing. I don't know, flattening the island's actually, like, we can probably do it in like a single day. But I think that takes some of the fun out of it. You know, we gotta do it like a layer at a time, just to keep things more interesting. We did really come at the perfect sunset. Yeah. She said it, and now that's all I can see. Oh, we could now make the perfect snow boy. Fuck it, wee ball. I'll figure it out. I'll do it the old-fashioned way if I have. If I must. If you insist. Oh, I mentioned earlier in the week that that song's been stuck in my head. Still stuck in my head. Oh. Shit. Okay, never mind. Never mind. Well, that song is stuck in my head. And, you know, because I keep seeing edits of it. I don't know why all of a sudden it's making people are making edits with it again. The song Wonderful. But I had the idea for one. I had the idea for an edit. I don't think anybody's made it yet. I don't know, I could totally be wrong. I don't see everything on the internet. But I don't think anybody's made it. So I might have to make it. Because I've made successful edits in the past. I mean, one of my most successful videos of all time is a fucking Lego Batman edit. So, like, nothing new there. Oh, that's good. Water, man. Water. Yeah, maybe we'll, like, break the island up into, like, this half. I know this isn't the halfway point of the island, but there's basically, if you split the cliff, like, right here, I bet it works both ways. And it might take, like, maybe we'll spend one day cutting down trees. We'll spend one day leveling half, and then we'll spend another day leveling the second half. Maybe that's what we'll do. I don't hate that idea. Oh, but then... That's our first time messing up the money rock. We've gotten it every day since then. That one, I was like, it felt slow that time. I don't know, I'm fully expecting a Nintendo Direct to be announced in, like, I don't know, like anywhere from 20 minutes to, like, the next hour. The next hour. Not 20 minutes, I mean 10 minutes. A Nintendo Direct is either going to be announced in 10 minutes or in, like, an hour and 10 minutes. Because usually Nintendo gives about a day of warning. Not always. Sometimes with mini directs, they just, like, shadow drop it. But as far as we know, this is a partner showcase, not a mini direct. So I do think we'll at least get... Again, usually at least... Usually, I say 24, usually it's like 48. Usually we do get a little bit of notice. So I'm betting on that little bit of notice. We're just gonna keep selling sugar. I know I have some potatoes in storage, but like sugarcane, we genuinely don't. The problem is we don't have any cooking recipes yet. I'm pretty sure we unlock like cooking stuff once we upgrade Nook's Cranny. I'm pretty sure that's like the first like Nook's Crannies upgrade. At least I think it is. So that's my hope. Here we go. I bet this is for watering produce. Oh, watering flowers. I mean, I guess we did technically hit this one flower. I mean, you can see that one flower is propagated. Alright, let's go get things inspected. And then we'll sell things. I did finally get some sleep. I did, yeah, finally, after like a day and a half, I got some sleep. But, you know, short-lived victories. Okay, good. Good, new thing. Or, donate. We've got to donate. Okay, whatever. Yep, that's it. I guess we could harvest fruit. I mean, we've got the inventory space. We need the money. Sure, let's go harvest some fruit. At least I think we have the inventory space. Not gonna do the coconuts. I mean, I think they're still growing. The coconuts are probably a cycle off. Yeah, we've got one peach, one pear, and one orange tree. And we've got 3 cherries. And then everything else is apple. At some point, we'll take a stock of everything. Stock. Oh, turnips. Fuck, I forgot about turnips. Yeah, because either we have a rising price or, you know, small spike or fluctuating. If it's rising, we'll find out today. You know, if it's a large spike. Small spike, I think we'll still find out today. And fluctuating is literally anything else. I miss golden fruit in this game. There are so many things from older Animal Crossing games that were like goals to work towards that just aren't a thing in this game. And golden fruit is one of them. That you could get a golden fruit for your specific town. And that was always nice, because, you know, your native fruit is worth less, but then the golden fruit kind of made it worth it. That, hey, if you work enough with your golden fruit and you get lucky enough, it'll eventually be worth the money. But that's just not a thing anymore. But it was a good idea while it lasted. Okay, and there's our new snowball. I'm surprised it formed that quickly. Did we go inside anywhere? I don't think we went inside anywheres. And I don't think we had a money tree today, but we knew we weren't going to, because I definitely missed a day. I guess that was today. Because I've only got... No, I must have... If I have that much, I did have a money tree. Then it's tomorrow we don't have a money tree. I don't know, I missed a day at some point. I couldn't tell you when. Alright, that all looks good. Alright, why did we... I don't know why I went back here. I could have just gotten and sold everything. We looked through... I think we looked through this beach. I think those are our only 2 shooting stars. We did not see that many. We only saw, yeah, like 2 yesterday. I'm like 90% sure the bottle is in the bottom right corner. Oh yeah, we forgot this area. So I do have an update for a thing we actually talked about during Animal Crossing. Ad Hoc, the developers of Dispatch. So there's been this whole controversy around Dispatch being censored, that originally they blamed Nintendo for censoring their game. And then Nintendo put out a statement that was like, hey, we just help games meet the guidelines set by like the ESRB, PEGI, or CIRA. CIRA? We don't actually make the rules, right? We don't censor games. And so the narrative then turned on Ad Hoc. That was basically, oh, well, Ad Hoc censored their own game. And then just blamed Nintendo for it. Mainly because they were too lazy, cheap, we don't entirely know the answer to that one, to make different versions of the game. And well, the developers put out another statement, because somebody asked them if they're going to do a physical version. And that, hey, if they do a physical version on Switch, maybe they'll do an uncensored physical version. And they were just like, no, that's not going to happen. And again, they're still blaming Nintendo. But no, I'm pretty sure Ad Hoc is not even the bad guy. It's just, you know, for some reason or another, they just didn't do multiple versions of their game. They just didn't think it was worth it on Switch. And while I do hope they rectify some of that in the future, there's never any guarantee. Alright, did we? Yeah. I was gonna say, did we have anything to put in the house? We actually do have a few things. Oh, and we gotta go check back and check turnips. Let's go see if our bathroom turnips are worth anything. And we'll check and see if there was a Nintendo Direct announced. I might buy that lawnmower. $111. I think that means fluctuating. I'm like 90% sure that that's fluctuating. I mean, it's $1 more than it was yesterday. I know that's not large spike. Yep, that's fluctuating. So, potentially, we could save our money, and potentially the max we could get is 126. Or we can just sell now and have a guaranteed $20 per turnip profit. That's kind of our options, is sell now or hope we can get another $10. I don't know about you, but I think I'm fine cashing out now. Yes, a potential $10 more. Well, I guess it'd be a potential 15. Or it could potentially crater and go all the way down to the 80s, which would mean that we're making less than we were yesterday. I'm fine selling now. I do not like the wallpaper. I mean, I like the wallpaper in here. I just don't like it for a bathroom. Also, the light is too dim. Oh, God. I need to get a ceiling light. Just so that way we can put the room in complete darkness. And just have a light on the toilet. Yeah, that'd be funny. King of Ship Mountain. Or whatever that Rick and Morty joke was. That's a good episode. I remember that being a good episode. I don't even remember how does he just die in like a car accident? God, every time we walk into the store, I hear the town tune. And I guess I just got used to the Celeste jingle. Because I, like, stopped hearing it. But I hear it every time we walk in. That's gonna be... Okay, wait, let me think. I think we put like 100K in. If I had to guess, I think we put around 100K. Selling at 20 bucks a profit. I'm gonna guess maybe 150 around-ish. Okay, I was about 25 off. I'm always 25 off for some reason. We're rich, now we can buy a lawnmower. Who's here today, as a matter of fact? Nobody's at the plaza. It might be Gulliver. Because it was... What's his face yesterday? Flick. We haven't seen CJ yet. And nobody was at the plaza. At least... It's not Red. Red would show up on the map. Alright, unlike previous days, we're not gonna immediately, you know, pay off our house, or at least try to, mainly because we don't have enough money. I'll save it for turnips. We've got one more week of turnips. I'll save it for that. We can buy a 10D Switch. Which show is that? It's not the Nintendo Switch, it's the 10D Swap. Is their Switch ripoff. What fucking... That's definitely an anime. The 10D Swap. My first guess is Gamers. The trashy romance anime Gamers. I bet it's called the 10D Swap. Alright. Tile. Oh, we can buy new tiles. Ooh. Okay, we've got some stuff to buy. Oh, and we only have 3 more of these DIYs. Or, well, 4. The robot sucks. We did the robot last time. It took us almost a full year to get the robot. Fountain's good, though. These are the 2 I want. Technically, we could do them both. But I'll save up a little bit more. Wait, we didn't actually put money away. Look at that. That's a decent number. 2's all down the board. And we'll put that back into turnips. They were doing like Twinkle Twinkle Little Star for like a second. I also just realized Marina, with our town tune and our island name, Marina was like the perfect villager to get. I hadn't even thought about that. Alright, there's our bottle. Gulliver, you dead around here? So now, in theory, now that we have 3 stars, the hotel shows up at 3 stars. At least that's what I was told. So in theory, any day now the hotel could show up. Huh, nobody's here. That's interesting. Statistically, somebody should have showed up today. Unless, the existence of the KK Slider concert just kind of cancels out anybody else showing up. Which is possible. But I would have guessed somebody would have shown up. Normally, somebody shows up. Is that our robe? Ooh, that's our robe. Ooh, we gotta go buy that. And I think we just need the pants. And I think we might have the shoes. I don't know. No, we don't have those shoes yet. But that's our robe. Because this is my winter outfit. At least that's where the original thing comes from. Because all my outfits were seasonal in the original. Right? We had a winter, a fall, a spring, and then I think a summer. Well, our summer outfit was like us in a hoodie, which like in real life it would probably be really warm. But it was the outfit we chose. Or maybe it was the spring outfit that was warm. I don't remember. One of them had like a star hoodie. And my thought was always just like, oh yeah, that'd be wrong. That'd be in the wrong season. But there are some people who just wear a jacket year round. Head's too small. Oh, okay, sure. Ooh, an ice flooring. I think we got ice wallpaper the other day. I don't know, I'd have to look. Ski slope. Okay, there's ice flooring. Yeah, we have, I think we got this the other day. Ice wall. Alright, let's go to Happy Home Paradise, and we'll come back and mess with the paths. Because I have some path ideas. Yeah, I guess nobody's... Because there are still characters we have yet to see in this game. We haven't seen Label. We've seen Gulliver, I think, once or twice. And we've never seen CJ. And we've never seen Wisp. Oops, I accidentally... I was not paying attention. And then I do wonder when Harv's, like, campgrounds opens up. Because I want that to open up, like, sooner or later. But so far, nothing. Oh, Mugenics comes out in 1 week. Alright, Nintendo Direct. They did not announce a new Nintendo Direct. Instead, they added the Game Boy titles Balloon Kid and Yoshi to the Game Boy Virtual Nintendo Classics collection. Oh, hey, look, there's Leaf. What are you doing here, Leaf? I'm hoping you can help me with something. I'm supposed to give a talk about flowers at the school here. Only problem is, I can't find it. Yeah, sure thing, Leaf. Okay, that explains where Leaf is. At least, maybe that's why he's not here today? Teacher, I have a question. Chicken butt. Teacher, 6'7". 6'7". Teacher, can I can't think of a funny punchline for that. I was just gonna say, can I go to the bathroom, disappear for like half an hour, and then get in trouble with the principal for smoking weed? The kids still do that, right? That used to happen all the time back in my high school. I'm assuming, like, there's no way kids, like, don't do that now, right? I mean, they shouldn't be, but they do it anyways. So like, on one hand, Leaf's little lecture right there was like a diegetic way to teach us about flower breeding. You know, in game, we're learning about how flowers change colors. But it's also, you know, in the happy home paradise here, giving us access to hybrid flowers for customization. Oh. Oh, okay, we'll have to look back at some of this stuff later. Yep, I'll go out and make a house, Lottie. Spare no expense. So my first thought is our boy Sid. Sid's a good one. We've done a gym, but we've also done a game room. Futsal? Wait, what the heck? Futsal. Oh, is it just like soccer? A fast-paced indoor soccer variant on a basketball-sized court. You know what? Fuck it, that's different. I know we like Sid, but that's different. Futsal. Which Yoshi game is this? Ooh. Actually, let's do something a little more grounded. Which Yoshi from 1991. Okay, this is just Yoshi. This is that one, like, stacking game. Okay, I do remember playing this game. I just don't remember playing it on the Game Boy. I don't remember what console I played this on. And I assume Balloon Kid is just, not Balloon Boy. What Balloon? Whatever the NES game Balloon is. I'm forgetting the name, but I assume it's like the same thing. Foosball. And a lawnmower? Okay, what do we have for... We better have... Oops. Okay. Alright, so my idea is... We can do back... Or do I want to do... Looking at these pictures of Futsal, it looks like it's just played on, like, a basketball court. So, I, in theory, just want to use a gym flooring. And then maybe that, or... Do we have a basketball court? No, we don't. Ah, that should be fine. Yeah, I guess that'll be fine. So, I want to get... Assuming they gave us goals. Did they? Okay, good. They gave us goals. I want to put a goal on each end, obviously. Oh, but they... Oh, maybe... Okay, I know I wanted to use that, but that actually makes more sense with the thing. So we've got goals. We've got a ball, which we'll put in the middle here. Which... I think that's centered. Okay, no, we gotta move it over one. Okay, I think that is more or less... There's technically, because this is on a 4, we're losing no matter what. Alright, so as I think we've got that, I want to do like a little like clubhouse area back here. Which has, you know, just some, like, general supply stuff. Generator. Let's see what other farming equipment there is. Yeah, just some of that general stuff. I want, like, a clubhouse area... Which maybe we'll do in the other side's corner. So, you know, you've got the foosball. You've got maybe like a drink, the water, the hand washing area. And maybe like a... Do I have any, like, snacks? I'm sure I've got some snacks somewhere in miscellaneous. Nothing I actually like. Alright, we got all that. In the back, I'm going to put a scoreboard... Which I saw over here. And maybe we'll put some seating. You know, just some places where people can watch. I'm actually going to put that on this side. Do we get anything? Oops. Did we get anything else to put on the walls? Nope, just that. I'm gonna throw like a cooler over here. Alright, so yeah, we got a little sporting area. You know, it's not complicated, but it's different. We can come over, we can wash our hands. We can get some water. We got a foosball table. Just some general supplies. Soccer ball. Scoreboard. And some, like, seating. Alright, Jitters, there you go. Take a look. I wonder if Nintendo decided to do futsal over, like, football or soccer because, you know, it's indoor and we're making indoor areas. That's fine. Oh my gosh. When all the work is done, we can sit back, relax. And you can start your own league. So I'll talk about this more during Wibby this week. But I've been reading the Bobaverse books, and they eventually start, like, in order to, like, try to maintain their humanity, they start playing baseball, and they start, like, a baseball league, and somebody suggests, like, oh, well, we should start a hockey league. And it's like, no, we're shooting that down immediately. I think it's baseball. I'm pretty sure it's baseball. Because I know they were testing out, like, the physics engine of their VR simulation by, like, throwing around a ball. Hello. Alright, I don't think we bought a wall shelf with bottles. And we'll buy a candle chandelier. You know where it's going. I know where it's going. Like, why even try to hide it? Ooh, it's you. Let's go back. Let's fly. Oh my gosh. So yeah, no Nintendo Direct. At least not tomorrow. Again, every rumor says Thursday. Usually they give 48-hour notice. I guess it's only 24-hour notice. Potentially less than that even. Okay, we've got this tree in the way. I don't think this is an apple tree. I hope that wasn't an apple tree. Okay, good. And we're not completely, like, on the edge. That was important. Island Designer. You can redeem Nook Miles at the Nook Shop to get additional construction. So cleanup services. Check the manual. Should I start up Island Designer? Yep. Facing L, press L to face the nearest direction. Hold L and tilt with L to move without changing direction. And so far we've got grass and we've got dirt. But that should be more than enough. Is that really? I swear we could get closer than that. I swear we could go, like, right on the dock. So we're holding L, and we're just moving forward one step at a time. And then we can reverse direction. I know we're just working with dirt paths, that's fine. We don't need to do anything fancy today. And there we go. Just a simple... I guess that's fine. Little dirt path going from right there to right there. And then... oh, fuck. Is our house on 3s? It is. I know doing the house and doing the museum fucking suck. Because the house is on 3s. And I want to say the museum is also on 3s. Yeah, like... Yep, that's why because the museum, the door is on 2s. The museum door and your house door is on 1. But because of how big everything is, it looks like it's on 3s. And it's really hard to, like, line something up in front of the museum because it's not even. Fuck yeah, I hate that. Yeah, we're gonna have some work to do. We're gonna have the work cut out between us. Oops. No, that's not what I wanted. That's you know what? For today, that's all I need to do. Little path from Town Hall to the airport. Because we've got all these trees in the way. And maybe in the future we'll cut some down. I wish I hadn't taken off the apples. I guess that'll be a future thing. Is we'll work around the apples. And we'll get paths lane. I mean, it doesn't matter if we cut them down. Because we can always get more. I mean, I even kept an orange and a peach around. It just makes things a little harder. Hey, Budtacular, how's it going? Yeah, I hear you, 3-dog. I guess let's go say hi to Patty. Oh, Mario Party Jamboree got an update. Supported ad for Thai and Polish. Several other adjustments and fixes have been made. Alright, I guess that's it. That's the second game from Nintendo to get Polish. Ooh, Play Everywhere worked with Ad Hoc Studios on the Nintendo Switch and Switch 2 release, including working in Unreal Engine modifications, custom video decoding libraries, console certification, performance, and optimization. Yeah, so potentially they ad hoc didn't even do the Switch port. They got somebody else to do it. Interesting. How very interesting. Alright, we got a magazine rack, or stacked magazines. I don't know, I think the magazine rack we need magazines to make. Like there's a prerequisite there. Alright, we already know bonfire. Alright, let's see, what clothing can we get? Ew. Hey, Tia. What's up? It's great to see that you're such a loyal customer and everything, but I just got a ton of work to get through. Thanks for understanding. Yep, you got it, Sable. Oh, dragon jacket. And we can get an... Wow. Any good pants? Ooh, but there is a... nose tissue? Ew. Reminds me of the snotty kid from... Wind Waker. Wind Waker has the snotty kid. I don't think I'll need a pacifier for anything. I don't think so. Now, do I want to get the black? Or do I get one of the other colors? Because, I mean, the red is also a classic. I like the black, though. I just think the Uggs look best in brown. And I like these better. Actually, do we already have those? I might not. We have a version of these. I just don't remember if it's this version. And we'll buy the red as well. I'm just not going to wear the red. And that one went in our inventory because our storage is full at home. Bloopity bloop bloop bloop. Whackity schmackity doo. That's what is that? I think that's a Patton Oswalt bit. Whackity schmackity doo. I was gonna put the lawnmower somewhere outside. Not where I was expecting it to go, but that's fine. But you know where this is going. Was there ever even a question? Not that. Alright, we're gonna have to adjust it. Look at us, a king on his throne. Wait. I was about to say, don't I have a king on his throne? The whole world is. Doesn't really match at all, but whatever. I will do something eventually with that room. This room is not going to stay a toilet room forever. I just think it's, in the now, it is funny. At least I think it's funny. Alright, what the fuck can we get rid of? I don't need that. I don't need that. I don't need that. God, so much clothing. We did have one of these. And we've got 2 of these. I was gonna say, warrior. Okay, warrior. We do have some fruit we can sell. Not that I really need. I mean, we could sell some weeds if we really must. It's interesting that this doesn't, like, the other doesn't tell us our story. Only the big one does. I was about to say, like, why doesn't that one say, like, oh, you only have this many left? That would explain it, though. Raymond, have another seat. Alright, Audie, you got a wheelbarrow? Here's a lawnmower. Actually, I'm fine with it like that. So yeah, there we go. Another successful day. We got, you know, I said we were going to do KK Slider by day 20. What did we do? KK Slider by day 20. That was me calling my baseball shot and fucking hitting it out of the park. Oh wait, not that. Not that, you stay. Yeah, and then we got paths. I'm not doing anything with the paths, so like this episode isn't going to be called Path Permit or whatever I was going to call it. Because, yeah, we'd have too much to clean up. That's the problem. But maybe a future day. Alright, let's go back inside. I also realize we need a beard. You know, if I were to truly create it, we need a beard. Yeah, look at us. There we go. There we are. So that's where we're going to end off for today. We'll be back tomorrow, I don't know, around the same time-ish, maybe a little later, as we will do pathing. Well, we're going to start tearing apart the island. At least, maybe we'll start doing that. We're at least going to cut down trees tomorrow. I think that would make the most sense. We cut down all the trees, and then we do whatever we do on Thursday, which I still don't have any ideas. And then on Friday and Saturday, we start tearing down the island. And we just make one flat surface. So I think that'll be the plan in the nearish future. Again, Nintendo Direct notwithstanding. Because I don't think anything's getting announced in the next 15 minutes. I think we already got an announcement today, but there's always tomorrow. There's always just randomly shadow dropping it at 7 a.m. That's happened before. But not for a while. Usually Nintendo's pretty good about these things. And I trust Nate the Hate enough that something's happening. But yeah, that's where we're going to end off. So I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned for more. Until next time. Peace. 10 days to go.